the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause on sweat she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying now. When these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, and we die. We gotta start saying fuck these bitches, man. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass and shake her ass.
Man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks. And I appreciate everybody for sliding through, man. Hey, yo, people need to go outside. I was on the Israel Mills show yesterday, and a particular thing happened. That always happens on these media streets. There's a particular type of person. Let me rephrase that. There's a particular type of toddler that comes on social media. They not like that in real life. Not like that in real life. The ugly girls are. Definitely the ugly girls are. But most are. I want to do a recap of what happened yesterday on the Izzy show. And I'll be back about 5 minutes. This ain't
Dirty folks. Dirty folks.
Hold on. And I got a new set. I got to figure out how to use it. Hold on. It's at the wrong place. All right, let's go. So, this is going to start off with a young lady who wants to be part of the manosphere, which is very important to remember. She wants to be accepted by men in a manosphere, but have a girl-oriented channel talking about the same stuff men talk about, and they want men to come through and participate, and they want the men to to present cash apps and all that. They want to be part of the manosphere, but not and treat it like a man, but not criticized like a man. They want to be criticized like girls. So, but the switch up is crazy.
And my phone was on delay, so I kept talking louder because people was talking at the same time as me. But when I went back in the stream, I realized people was talking at the same time as me because I was on a delay and I was freezing a lot. You see what I'm saying? But
You
on
must be on
my
the West Coast.
but on my end, y'all was in LA. So, but on my end, it just seemed like I'm talking and then people just talking through me like I'm not saying nothing. So I was getting louder or whatever, but I didn't call nobody out their names or nothing like that. But the women they gotta be.
But Sherelle, you got to be honest though. Y'all was what? Yo, from what I saw yesterday, y'all was disrespectful.
But the thing about it is, we really wasn't.
They saying they weren't disrespectful. They weren't cursing nobody out. They wasn't rowdy. All right.
Really wasn't disrespectful when you watch it from the show. And then my thing is,
5 minutes later.
When the chat talking about dirty chill, I was gonna be nice. Actually, I was gonna be nice to Fantasy Island girl. Go figure.
You was
right?
gonna be nice to her?
No, nigga, I saw that emoji, that little nah. You wasn't about to be nice. I said, don't do it, dirty. Don't do it.
No, I
Wait, hold on.
was.
Venus, wave in the back so I know it's you, Venus.
No, because
Tucker yelling such a groupie. As soon as you say my
Oh
name, here he
Lord.
go. Oh
Nigga,
God.
yo,
Oh
what the hell?
God.
What the hell? I didn't
He
Oh
ain't even
mention
God.
your
say
name.
nothing to you yet,
Tucker,
Yeah, that's
Venus.
what
Tucker,
I'm
you need
saying.
a fourth wife.
That's how I know you on my dick, nigga.
As
Let's
soon
keep
as
it a
Oh my
buck.
God,
Israel, as
no.
I
soon
ain't
as
even
you
say
said,
nothing.
as
Hey, hold
soon
I
on.
as
was
You
you
talking
said
said
about
you got
dirty.
Venus,
I said this is
he
about to go
started.
bad.
Oh God, this about to go.
Calm
Stop sucking
down.
dick.
hey,
Stop
hey,
sucking
Fennis.
dick, Tucker.
Calm
You're
Hey,
a
wait,
down.
sucker.
hold on, y'all.
You're a
Hold on,
dick
one mic.
sucker.
I'm
Hey,
chilling.
No, I
I'm
can't
chilling.
just tell him he's a cocksucker. Now
one
drop me.
mic.
I don't
Hey,
give a fuck.
Fantasy. Wait, hold on,
Can't stand
Fantasy.
this nigga. He's
Hold
a
on, real
fucking
quick,
obsessed
Fantasy.
loser.
I can't
Hold
stand
on,
you
Venus.
either,
Hold on,
but I
Die,
love
Venus.
you.
bitch. Fuck you.
Venus. Wait,
I
hold
hope
on.
so. I
I
hope
hope
he
so
ditto.
too.
Wait,
You're a
Ditto.
hold
fucking
on. Yo,
Ditto.
weirdo.
y'all. One mic,
Yo,
Hey,
why?
yo.
You know what's so crazy? After just talking about how they don't disrespect anybody, her partner in crime come in hot, disrespecting. I mean, come in hot, nigga, like Machine Gun Kelly. And the amazing thing is all the girls who say they weren't being disrespectful, they cheer for the disrespectful girl who say he should die, called him a bitch, said man, he sucks Swiller. She said everything disrespectful, and the man wasn't even talking to her. She came in hot. She came in hot. And the chat was supporting her, all the women. You really don't like it. I'm not saying in real life. I'm saying you guys go on social media, y'all on these dating sites, y'all inboxing chicks, DMing chicks. They really, the type of toddlers that on social media, they really don't like men. They just need some help. Just need some help. But
Grand Rising, my Nubian black queen.
What?
What you pop your balloon for?
Cause you got the earrings, the grill in your mouth, the dashiki with the hat, like they give toxic.
This a dashiki. How you get, and it's Black History Month, how you get toxic out of that? What you pop your balloon for?
Because that is a queen, a black woman. And I don't like when black men get to arguing with black women. That is a queen.
Hey, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'ma pop them. I'm gonna pop them my motherfucking self.
hey, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Like y'all come in, man. One thing that I will give women, women aren't tribal, not racially, not socially, not universally. They're globalists and socialists, but women unite in their hatred of everything. Because women don't like men. So they'll get together with other men to hate men or hunt men. And they'll get together and talk to men in real life about how they hate other toddlers. Because it's a ball of hate, but that's a black woman thing. So what I want to talk about is, because I'm not even really shooting shots at Keisha today, I want to talk about how the media controls dumb people. Well, all girls are dumb, but controls dumb people. And they control dumb people based on demographic, how they want each demographic to go, right? So they want black women to be toxic. They encourage black women to be toxic. If you look at any commercial, black women are toxic. If you look at any reality show, black women are toxic. If you look at any sitcom, black women are toxic. In general, for all American women, they want to preach that women are smarter than their husbands, but they don't even try to pretend that black women have husbands, so they just keep them toxic. For black men, lately they've been trying to make every black man a tranny for some crazy reason. Um, they can't even just be gay. They got to be transgender. They got to dress up. They got to put the dress on. But generally speaking, they want men to be uh, hyper violent, emotionally violent from a place of fear. Right? There was a shootout in Chicago. Some dude who got pulled over for a routine traffic stop that shot it out with the cops ended up getting shot. I don't know if he's dead. Probably is though, because he was laid out, but he was laid out clutching a pistol. Um, it was crazy. It was crazy. Um, but when it comes to the rest of America, and something else they do to blacks, and they strictly do to blacks, right? They want blacks to have a, especially black women, to have a dream of riches. Most of America, middle class, upper poor, most of America, And you will see that in other media for other demographics to be cool with what you have. For blacks, they always want they they want to tell you that the black is synonymous with poor. They were like, yo, we gotta look out for the poor blacks. We have to do things for the urban, for the inner. Anytime you hear that urban, inner city, black, they mean poor. They mean poor. So they want you to be poor or believe you're poor, but give you all these rags to riches stories. It's never the went to school, got a skill set, got a job, worked for 3 or 4 years, built up your credit, bought a house, bought a car. You know what I'm saying? Maybe do some investment properties or do forex or whatever the case may be for supplemental income. That's never the story for the blacks. It's always a rags to riches. I was poor and I learned how to shoot a jump shot. Or I was poor and I did crime. I was poor and I hit the lottery. I was poor and I learned how to rap. There's always a rags to riches. There's always a zero sum story for the blacks. Before every other group, the stories are different. It's always something that's going on a college campus or in a workplace, or you just have a small business and you're struggling with your small business trying to get it off the ground. Everybody else has the American story, but that's not what the media promotes to the colors. And I thought about this last night. What up, Poppy? I thought about this last night when I was on my guy crib and he was watching. It's not called Rose, the Connors. And I was tripping on this. And I'm gonna show you a clip that I saw last night from the Connors. Wait, before we go there though, before we get to the Connors, before we get to the Connors, you know what I'm saying? Just remember that I had a sidebar I wanted to talk about before we get to the Connors. So, matter of fact, I got two sidebars. So the whole dream that all that and Poppy in the chat, Poppy know what's going on. Poppy know that in the real world, everybody going and everybody home. Everybody going, everybody home. But on social media, it's like the select because women are out of pocket. They judging based on whatever they judge on, which is a masculine thing. Like men judge by looks, girls don't normally. Girls will fuck with anybody in real life though. But y'all not going outside. And what's so crazy about that is, hey, my mic got loud. What's so crazy about that is, there's a great clip from T.K. Kirkland talking about just that. Hold on, let me make it bigger.
Daughter who's beautiful. She'll say, Dad, men don't come up and talk. Because I raised my kids a certain way. Men don't approach women no more.
It's actually not as common as people think.
You go to parties, men don't even ask women to dance. You see a fine woman over there, they stare and they hope that the girl come to them. Back in my day, you saw a girl, hey, can I buy you a drink? Can I have this hand? And the girl was like, girl, bye. You take her by the hand, bye. The guy, you see your homie, they're, yo. You walk over with a bad check. That's how it was back in the day. And we didn't have to worry about somebody gonna kill you. We knew everybody was gonna have a good time. Call me when you get home. It was it was beautiful. This shit has changed, man.
Only getting worse too.
It's only getting worse.
AI?
Even my daughter, who's beautiful,
You know what's so crazy about what he's saying? He's talking about back in the day. T.K. Kirkland about 50, 52. So his back in the day would be my older sisters back in the day. But between my older sister and me, like it still would be the 1990s. Whether it's late 80s, early 90s, or it would be mid 90s, early 2000s. Either way, girls weren't even fat yet. Like not only could you go and approach any girl and that just be happy that somebody talked to him, the finer she was, the more appreciative she was for somebody to holler at. Because people were intimidated to talk to pretty girls. The hardest girl to get is a girl between a 4 and a 6, because everybody holler at 4s and 6s, right? So, like, if you used to dimes, you'll slum with a 6. If you used to 2s, a 6s will come up. 6s are the most bougie, hardest to work with chicks. But A 10 and a 2, they was going the same night immediately. Just go out and they would go out to meet people. Social media has made people, it has made the guys who would have always been afraid to talk to women feel more comfortable typing, DMing. But now you at the whim of if she choose you. That's not how this works, man. As a guy, you're a hunter. You don't just hope she pick you. You go and pick her. So that's a difference. That's why the energy is different on social media than it is in real life. These girls real jazzy on these social media streets. In real life, the cute girls is cool as shit. The ugly girls still ugly. They still doing ugly girl shit. They still doing ugly girl shit. They still coming up to dudes like, you gonna buy me a drink. But pretty girls, they cool. Social media's kind of messed that up. The other thing that I noticed was, and a lot of you guys already noticed, people with degrees are pretty dumb. Like, to get a college degree at this point in time is not about being intelligent. It's just about memory retention. Can you pass the test type of thing? And because of this, and because girls get degrees and shit that don't make no sense, they don't really make no money. They all Sukihanas, right? They all prostituting in some type of way. I saw a clip. I saw a clip of a clip. Shout out to the Do Better podcast. Do Better took a clip of Tariq Nasheed Twitter Twitter thing, Twitter call, where a OnlyFans pro, I can't even call her a model, a OnlyFans pro, like she busting it wide open, but she got a degree. Asking Tariq Nasheed, does she have to date outside of American black men in order to find a stimulating conversation? Word, word. I'm gonna play this out, man. This clip is about 15 minutes long. Um, I probably will play about 7 minutes of it though, because but I ain't gonna go further than that. But just to get y'all the feel, man, I might not go that far, but I want y'all to see the delusion what a degree does. A degree makes a degree is the equivalent of a husband to black girls. So, but they still want a husband because they still need money. That's why she's on OnlyFans. They still depend on men for money, men plural. Because if you don't have a man, you dependent on four men. So let's wrap this out.
Multiple questions because
Go ahead.
yeah, I didn't expect to be that quick. But okay, so the first one was, not even with dating, but just in general, dating outside of just anybody, quote unquote foreign, anybody that's any ethnicity, race, whatever, that's not a black American, and how they view Americans, let alone black Americans. And I just like, I don't even know. Like, I feel like there's definitely a lot of children left behind. So I
Yeah.
don't even have like much of an argument for
Yeah.
those
What is her question?
type of things, especially in dating. It's like, okay, well, why do you want to fuck with me type of thing. But I just want to know how you feel about, I guess, not necessarily Bush, but just the whole child left behind era. And how do you think we should, as women, go about those type of things? Because it's just like, I don't even know where to go from there. It's like, why am I here? I feel like a fetish, even though obviously my page.
Right. Because I'm looking at your page and you doing a lot of something strange for a piece of change
This
on
is
that page.
surprisingly my burner page, even though I have hella followers in my page, my face on it. Yeah, it's my burner page.
Yeah. So you're having some issues about dating.
Not necessarily dating. It's just even talking to anybody that's not a Black American, and even having conversations about dating, about schooling. Because I mean, I'm very educated. I'm very, I have a good career outside of what I do, obviously on Facebook. It's like,
Look,
what are
okay.
we? It's
Okay.
like Black Americans are stupid. Y'all are X, Y, and Z, you lazy, you X, Y. You know what I mean? But it's, I guess, circumstantial.
What is she talking about?
Well, no, as far as you are concerned, you gotta, if you're going to be in a
Well,
relationship,
I ain't
doing
talking about. That's why I'm like. That's why I didn't want to bring up that specific part. But
no, that's significant because
because no, because it's not every. I don't. Obviously, that's not like first date material. I'm not talking about this on the first date. I'm having regular conversations, politics,
man, listen,
all
listen,
type of
listen. You
shit.
got no, 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 no. This is because you. Okay, y'all can't have one foot in the game and a foot in some square. Okay, we're gonna get some
No, because
tonight. Okay,
I'm asking you one thing and you jump into another, which I
yeah,
get.
no, 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 ma'am, no, no, because you can't have a foot in the game and then try to have a foot in some square shit. Because you're trying to ask me some square questions. I'm looking at your page, man. You got all types of dick and balls in your mouth, man. So yeah, you're asking the wrong questions, ma'am.
And that's why I'm saying
You know what? I'm not gonna go all the way through that. I'll drop the link so y'all can check out the whole video. Here's the thing. Her first question was, "Is it okay for her to swerve?" Then she was like, "Not necessarily swerve." Then it was, "The rest of the world thinks American black men are dumb." Okay, let's stop right there. American black men are as smart or as dumb as any other group. The thing about this being a country of migrants is when they choose Asians or Africans or whoever they choose the best and brightest from that nation. And then Americans are just Americans. It's a lot of dumb white boys. Most black boys are way smarter than white boys. Just the average black boy is smarter than the average white boy 3 times over. White boys got better branding though. Shout out to that. Nobody hates you more than black women. That's one of my points. My second point is nothing they say with clothes on matters, which is why no matter what she does, and she'll talk about later, she got a degree in something stupid, environmental studies or something like that. But she's still busting down on OnlyFans because no matter which number three, girls can't count. So it don't matter how much money they make, girls can't count. And black women and young black men, boys grow out of it, girls really never do. Young black men had the idea of a fast life, like I'm gonna get this bread, we're gonna make it happen. You either make it happen and you be great, or you find your lane and you like, okay, I just drive trucks now. And you make it happen in the gradual way that most Americans make it happen. Girls have these ideas of grandeur, but they can't afford the ideas. So they need everything from men. They need the intellectual property of men. Girls don't know how to do shit. If y'all didn't tell girls how to do stuff, they wouldn't know how to do it. They need men's intellectual property. They need men's actual property. If they can't get actual property, they need a man's seed so the state will give them property. They need men's money. They need men to entertain them. Girls aren't really entertaining. Have you ever seen girls just hang out just amongst girls? All they do is get drunk and talk about boys, either positively or negatively. Girls ain't really that excited. And what I truly believe is that's a social media problem. OnlyFans is a social media problem. And the irony is most people on OnlyFans, according to Coach Greg Adams, and I kind of believe this to be true, because is most men on OnlyFans are older married men, the happy wife, happy life guys. And I kind of believe that because nobody I know in my generation is paying for OnlyFans. Like dudes will steal some OnlyFans, screenshot it, but ain't nobody paying for it. And I know the younger boys ain't paying for OnlyFans. Especially they got IG, they got Snapchat, they on Discord. The girls showing it for free. They're putting on OnlyFans on Monday and then drop it for free on IG on Friday. Like you could wait 4 more days to see it for free. So you're looking at older men in bad marriages that's paying to see younger girls. All right, cool. They don't care about their family. Boomers don't care about their family. It makes sense. Nothing that they doing makes sense. But this is what social media does to dumb people. It makes dumb people hyper violent, hypersexual. It keeps you in an adolescent state. It keeps you in a toddler mind state. They create your narrative for you, and then you fight against the narrative because you're not fighting against reality. It's like y'all be like, I ain't like the rest of the black people. Most black people, especially black men, aren't like the rest of black people. Not with the hyper violent, the gang bangery, the criminality. Most men of whoever aren't like that. That's just a bad brand. That's what you got to rebrand. Most men are like that. Most girls are like that. Most girls they have degrees can't talk to a girl with a degree. Talk to her. Ask her something. Anything. That don't have nothing to do with a degree. Anything. If she got a degree in culinary arts, you better keep that conversation on cooking. She don't want about nothing else, my nigga. Nothing else. This chick talking about she want to talk politics and investing. Stop. Stop. You see the political structure now. Black women at an 85 to 93% rate every election vote for policies that destroy you. They don't. Stop. Politics. Stop. Stop. But I want to show you guys how media works for other groups. When there's other groups, they want other groups to be comfortable with they situation, right? So you'll have something like this.
Will somebody please kill me?
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I've been running all over town trying to find toys I can afford for Beverly Rose's birthday.
She doesn't like any of those. I can get her a toilet that calls 911.
Maybe. Can't be worse than a tiny raccoon that says it's a girl. The only thing that's gonna save this birthday is making it a scavenger hunt.
That's why your mom and I did it. We hoped that the big fun birthday hunt would make you feel better about getting socks and a car wash jigsaw puzzle.
Well, it worked. I still have warm memories of me sitting in my toasty socks with my puzzle of the guy smoking a cigarette behind the wheel of an Oldsmobile 88.
I just feel bad I can't afford to get her anything nice this year.
Oh, it's okay. She's a little kid. She's gonna be happy with whatever she gets.
No, she's going to birthday parties now, and she sees all the great toys that all of her wealthier classmates get. Last week, she came back and asked for a nanny.
You know what I find interesting, man? I was watching Roseanne with my guy yesterday, and I had the thought about this since yesterday. I said, man, look, I don't care if it's Third Rock from the Sun, if it's The Connors, which was Roseanne, if it's Friends, if it's whatever it is. When it's non-black, there are people who were roommates or meager existence. They got a wife and he's working hard and his wife worked. It's the American story. I mean, minus the fact that the woman always smarter than the man, but it's the American story. When it comes to colors, it's an impoverished story. It's good times. It's either an impoverished story or it's a criminal story. Or lately, it's a gay story. It's people telling you that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan for 10 years. Pushing a narrative. I see the man traveling. I see the man not playing defense. And they're like, yeah, he's doing phenomenal things. Cool. They tell you what to think. And if you're dumb, you pay attention to it. It's the media always telling you what to think. Telling you what to think. Telling you what to think. And I just want to take a moment to be like, yo, bro. You being branded as the worst of the Americans. Because people don't know you. Them people that she talking about, she dating, she swirling, she finding foreign dudes saying that American blacks are dumb. They don't know any American blacks. They ain't even talk to them. You can't even get a Nigerian to talk to an American black half the time. Shout out to the Jamaicans, they cool. But man, you can't even get Africans to talk to American blacks to know whether or not what American blacks are on. Yo, don't let the media control what it is that you got going on, man. Anyway, that's all I'd say about that, man. I want to finish working on this new set. I might come back on later on, man. But as always, man, love each other as you love yourself.